Hello and welcome to the class. So students, today, that is 19th of January 2020, we are going to deal with intermediate first year, okay, Telangana State Board of Intermediate first year, any class 11th, economics class we are going to do. We are going to do the revision part, okay. So we'll do the revision first, starting with the VSAQs, that is 2 marks questions we will discuss, okay. We'll have the general brief, a general brief idea we will take, and we will have the interactions, okay, and so that we should remember the concept instead of all the lines. We should know the concept that each particular topic what all we need to write, okay. So economics, first year economics, considering the deleted syllabus, only the 70% which are going to come for the year 2022, we are going to cover it, okay. Am I audible? Am I clear? Yes. So the first question, if it is not visible, so first question is microeconomics, second is economic goods, third is what is price, fourth what is demand function, fifth explain Giffen paradox, sixth is type of price elasticity of demand, okay, seventh one microeconomics, eighth is consumer goods, ninth is what is wealth, define production function, 11th is what is utility, and 12th is budget line or price line, okay. So let us start with, and also we will be dealing with one SAQ, okay, that is relationship between statistics in economics, okay. Statistics को economics में किस तरह deal करना है and what is the relationship between it, okay. So starting with the first very important topic, okay, 100% this will come, or majority times it has been repeated. Which question? What is microeconomics? Microeconomics, what is microeconomics, students? It is the study of individual units. In economics, if you study about the individual unit, as I have given in the examples in the offline classes, like when you are studying about a particular state, उसकी economy कितनी है, what all the natural resources present in that one particular state, it's called as microeconomics, study of individual units, like study of any individual thing, like study of demand, study of price, income of a person. This comes under microeconomics, okay. And what is microeconomics on the other hand? MACRO, macroeconomics is the study of whole, okay, it's study of the forest. Microeconomics is the study of tree. इतना आगे समझने? So far you are understood this? Okay, okay. Can anyone read out the question? Microeconomic is the Greek word called as micro, which means small, right? Alfred Marshall developed microeconomics or explained microeconomics. It is the study of individual units like demand, price, supply, etc. Right? Open your first chapter, economics first chapter. Open your VSAQs. Keep your material in front of you. Yeah. Microeconomic is a Greek word. The word micro is derived from the Greek word called mikro. M-I-K-R-O is micros, which means small. Micro, which means large. Okay. So microeconomic is studies about the individual units, like income of an individual, okay, individual unit like price, only study of about price, demand, okay, like that. Clear? चलिए, what is economic goods? Next question. So far microeconomics is clear with you? With you all? Microeconomics? चलिए, economic goods. Economic goods are man-made goods. Explain करो बोलो what is economic goods. Economic good, this particular marker is what? This is a natural good or economic good? Yes, it is a economic good. Economic goods are man-made good. They do have cost of production, right? ये चीज बनाने के लिए उसको कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन तो लगेगा. जब कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन लगेगा, इट डू हैज दिस प्राइस, ओके, इट डज हैज ए प्राइस, दे डू हैव कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन एंड ऑल्सो द प्राइस. And always economic goods are always limited. There is a scarcity of economic goods, right? Economic goods are man-made goods. They do have cost of production, they do have price, and supply of economic goods are always limited. Because it's a man-made goods, the supply is always limited. Okay? Further, what is there further economic goods? What are the economic goods? Economic goods can be like bag, anything which is made by person, mobile phone, bag, car, books, pen, etc. Right? Yeah. So goods are of different types: durable goods, perishable goods, and durable goods. Perishable goods are those goods which are which has the expiry for a limited time. Okay, the usage of that particular product is given for the limited time, and after that it gets rotten or it gets expired, right? Durable goods are, example, coffee is there. Coffee is durable goods. You can keep it and then later on you can use it, right? So any particular commodity, like machinery is there, mobile phone is there. So any particular commodity which can be kept for a longer period, it is called as durable goods. This you have to keep in mind. Okay. So once again, what is economic goods? Economic goods are man-made goods. They do have cost of production, they do have price. Supply of economic goods are always limited. Clear? Examples of economic goods are car, pen, machinery, okay, books, etc. Clear up to here? Okay. What is price? Price क्या है भाई? What is price? Price is nothing but the cost of a particular commodity. Any commodity which is produced by the producer, okay. So it has to be exchanged on a particular price. Okay. कोई भी चीज जो है exchange करना है. If we are, if any particular seller is selling a particular product, so it will be exchanged with the buyer on a specific rate. Okay, that is called as price. For example, this particular marker is been exchanged for rupees 20. So the price of this particular marker is, yes, 20. Right? Clear? Okay. What is demand function? Demand function, what is demand function? D is equals to F of, you have the formula there. Demand function. What is the formula? Where D is the demand of the commodity X, F shows the functional relationship between the demand of the commodity X, commodity N, and the price of the commodity. Demand function का क्या है? What is the definition? What is the equation of demand function? Any one of you, please. Jaldi. D is equals to F of? Yes, you are right. Fast. Yes, demand determinants. D is equals to F of demand determinants. What are the demand determinants? That shows the relationship between the demand and its determinants. Correct? Okay. Anyone can explain about Giffen paradox? Explain Giffen paradox. Giffen paradox. We have done this topic in the offline classes also. Okay, what is Giffen paradox? Sir Robert Giffen has, he has analyzed. He has analyzed and checked that the low-paid British earners, okay, the British workers or the low-paid wage earners, they, instead of increasing the price of the bread, they were having the more demand of purchasing the bread. Okay, although the price of the meat was constant, okay, but the demand for that particular bread was high. So Giffen paradox is one of the exception of law of demand. What is law of demand? When the price decrease, the demand increase. When the price increase, the demand automatically decrease. This is law of demand. What is law of demand? Price increases, demand decreases. When price decreases, demand automatically increases. So in some cases, in some exceptions, like Giffen paradox, Webelian effect, okay, these are the exceptions of law of demand. So in law of demand ये बोला गया कि भाई जब लो पेड ब्रिटिश अर्नर्स थे, सो सर रॉबर्ट गिफिन ने ऑब्जर्व किया कि जो लो पेड ब्रिटिश अर्नर्स है, बावजूद के ब्रेड के प्राइसेस इंक्रीज हो रहे थे, ठीक है, ब्रेड के प्राइसेस इंक्रीज होने के बाद भी उसकी डिमांड जो है कम नहीं हुई, डिमांड भी उसकी बरकरार रही और बढ़ते गई. ओके, लो पेड ब्रिटिश अर्नर्स, वो लोग दे गेव द प्रायोरिटी टू द नेसेसिटी गुड्स. वो बावजूद वो मीट का प्राइस कांस्टेंट और कम होने के बाद भी वो दे हैव अवॉइडेड कंज्यूमिंग मीट. ओके, बिकॉज द बेसिक नेसेसिटी ऑफ कंजम्पशन इज what you say, bread. So instead of in spite of increase in the prices in the bread, they have what you can say, the demand of that particular bread was not getting decreased. So this is also one of the exceptions of law of demand. Clear? Okay. Types of price elasticity of demand: the percentage change in quantity demanded upon the percentage change in price. We have read this, right? We have memorized it. We have number of times we have written it. Okay, price elasticity of demand is the relationship between the ratio of percentage change in the quantity demanded upon the percentage change in price. What are the 5 types of price elasticity of demand? Perfectly elastic, perfectly inelastic, yes. Unitary elastic, relatively elastic, relatively inelastic. It's very easy. Very good, excellent. So what is microeconomic? Microeconomic is the aggregates of total income, aggregate demand, aggregate supply. What is aggregate? It's a combination. It's a collection of all together things. Okay, yes. So when you study about the whole forest, okay, then it is called as macroeconomics. M-A-C-R-O, macroeconomics. It's one of the macros, which derived from the Greek was macros, which means large. Okay, if you study only about the individual tree in the forest, then it is called as micro. If you study about the whole forest, then it is called as microeconomics. M-A-C-R-O, macroeconomics. Very good. So it is about the aggregates. Okay, remember this in point. Remember this point very carefully. Okay, don't forget. What is consumer goods? Consumer goods, any goods which is produced by the producer, जो भी चीज मैन्युफैक्चर हुई है वो कंजम्पशन के लिए ही हुई है, राइट? Anything which is, or it can be goods or services. Services, if you have a television and if it is not working, the service person has to come and give service, and उसकी सर्विसिंग होगी, वो बनेगा, तभी आप उसको उसकी यूटिलिटी हासिल होगी, आप उसको यूज कर पाएंगे, राइट? इन द सेम वे, इफ एनीथिंग विच इज प्रोड्यूस्ड, it has to be consumed, right? So consumer goods are again in economic goods, any particular thing which is being produced has to be consumed. The consumer goods satisfy human wants directly. In the point, like when we are discussing economic goods satisfy human want indirectly, right? In consumer goods are the goods which satisfy human want directly. Agree with me or not? Yes. So what are consumer goods? Consumer goods are like milk, bread, okay? These are vegetables or fruits. These are all your consumer goods, okay? Consumer goods are further divided into 2 types: durable goods and perishable goods. Okay, clear? What is wealth? Wealth refers to the 9th VSA quiz. What is wealth? Wealth refers to what? Wealth refers to stock of assets possessed by an individual or an institution. Yes, they do have cost of production. Okay, wealth refers to stock of assets possessed by an individual, right? Or an institution. It can be any institution. Wealth किसके पास भी हो सकती, एक इंडिविजुअल के पास भी हो सकती, और कोई एक इंस्टीट्यूशन के पास भी हो सकती, ठीक है? और वेल्थ कोई भी फॉर्म में हो सकती. वेल्थ कैन बी इन एनी फॉर्म. It can be like money or cash, okay, shares in the company or land, okay, machineries, furnitures, you have all the assets. So this refers to wealth. Okay, wealth refers to stock of assets possessed by an individual and an institution which has the yielding capacity of generating more wealth. Okay, it can be in any form like cash, share of companies, okay, and land, etc. Okay, wealth has four properties. What are the four properties of wealth? Utility, scarcity, yes, value in exchange and transferability. तो वैल्यू इन एक्सचेंज भी होना जरूरी है वेल्थ की, उसकी ट्रांसफरेबल भी होना वेल्थ, जो भी आपके पास स्टॉक है, जो भी आपकी वेल्थ है, वो ट्रांसफर होने के लायक भी रहना, राइट. सो द मेजर फोर प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ वेल्थ आर यूटिलिटी, स्कैर्सिटी, वैल्यू इन एक्सचेंज एंड ट्रांसफरेबिलिटी. क्लियर? ओके. डिफाइन प्रोडक्शन फंक्शन. फॉर प्रोडक्शन फंक्शन क्या है? P is equals to F of NL cot. NL cot, ये वर्ड याद रखो, NL cot, NL cot, KOT cot. I'll write once again here. Production function P is equals to F of NL cot. Easy है? Just to remember, P is equals to F of NL cot. Well, P is the output. जो भी आप प्रोड्यूस हो, आप ये P की जगह आप कुछ भी लिख सकते हैं, Q भी लिख सकते हैं, A भी लिख सकते हैं. This is the output. जो भी प्रोडक्शन होगा, जो भी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग यूनिट रहेगी, जो भी चीज आप कमोडिटी प्रोड्यूस करेंगे, उसका सारा आउटपुट F जो है रिलेशनशिप बताएगा आउटपुट और उसके फंक्शंस, क्या क्या डिटरमिनेंट्स, क्या क्या फैक्टर्स है उसके, N, वेयर N स्टैंड्स फॉर व्हाट? लैंड. L stands for labor. K stands for capital. O stands for organization. And T stands for technology. So ये याद रहेगा NL cot. NL cot. ऐसा याद रखो. P is equals to F of NL cot, where P is the output, total output, F shows the functional relationship, and N stands for land, L stands for labor, ठीक है. K stands always in economics, I have already repeatedly told you, where Y stands for income. Y is income in economics. Okay. K is capital, always K is capital. Capital is denoted with the letter K. O is organization. And T is state of technology. So all these factors will influence the total output. Okay, clear हो गया? What is utility and what are the types of utility? अगर what is utility पूछा तो वो 2 मार्क में पूछा जाएगा. If it will be asked for 2 marks. What are the types of utility? It will be asked in 5 marks also. Okay, utility is what? The want satisfying power of a commodity is called यूटिलिटी. ओके, कोई भी पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट या सर्विस की जो सेटिस्फाइंग पावर होता, जो भी चीज को आप यूटिलाइज करना है, यूजफुलनेस, ओके, उसको हम मेजर करेंगे इन टर्म्स ऑफ यूनिट कॉल यूटिल्स. ओके, व्हाट आर द टाइप्स ऑफ यूटिलिटी? फॉर्म यूटिलिटी, प्लेस यूटिलिटी, टाइम यूटिलिटी, सर्विस यूटिलिटी. वेरी गुड. चलिए, यूटिलिटी का हो गया आंसर. ठीक है. बजट लाइन या प्राइस लाइन? बजट लाइन या प्राइस लाइन आपकी कैपेसिटी बताती कोई 2 कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ गुड्स in order to purchase the 2 goods, and in order to purchase that particular product, okay, it gives you the particular line. I mean, it will give you the facility to choose those 2 products. What is budget line or price line? Just go through it. Budget line and price line. It can be asked like budget line or it can be asked like price line. Anyone just can you read it out fast. Yeah. Fast. Yeah. Shows the all possible combinations. Shows the all possible combinations of two goods or two commodities. Okay, then what is income that a consumer can buy with his income. Income is denoted with the letter Y. Okay. Or those two goods, it can be any goods. Okay. Uska price. Okay. And what? Budget line or price line shows the all possible combinations. सारे combinations बताया करते हैं कि दो particular commodities के और वो दो particular commodities के क्या क्या price है, ताकि एक consumer उसको वो combinations के साथ ले और उसकी satisfaction same रहे, दोनों पे भी satisfaction बरकरार रहे. And then further what? Okay. Up to here clear? चलिए. We'll discuss one SAQ, okay? Just read out this relationship between statistics and economics, or statistics in economics. Okay, in chapter number 10 you will find SAQ, the first SAQ. I guess in blue material, those who have blue material, page number 146. Okay, those who have pink material also, they can just open your chapter number 10 and you can open the SAQ, first question you can find. Okay. चलिए. The word statistics is derived from the Latin word. We have two Greek words, right? We have Latin word, okay, which is called as, in Latin word it is status, and in Italian word, and in Italian word, in Italian language, statistics is known as statista. Okay, which means political state, means political चलिए. To meet the requirements of state administration. Therefore, Yeah, therefore it is known as see statistics. Earlier statistics, in order to find out how many people are there in the kingdom, okay, kings used to have this statistics. So remember always, any particular numeric form जो भी numbers आएंगे, that will be we can't say that as statistics. So like we can say that a particular dog has 4 legs, okay, that is a number, but that can't be any number. Can be it is not like statistics. We can't relate to statistics. Statistics should be always with two concepts, okay. There should be two sides of the there should be a calculation, there should be of all the combinations, okay. So earlier what used to happen, it is first what we have to understand, it's a Latin word which means status, and in Italian word statistics is known as statista, okay. Both means political state, okay. ये क्यों किया जाता था, ताकि सारी एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन को संभाले, और एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन में कितने लोग हैं, कितने रिक्वायरमेंट है, कितने लोग कौन से सेक्शन में काम करते हैं, तो सारी डिटेल्स होने के लिए आपको नंबर्स की ज़रूरत थी, ओके। ये सारा कुछ, ये नंबर्स की टेक्निक्स वगैरह आपको स्टैटिस्टिक्स की बुनियाद पर, स्टैटिस्टिक्स की हेल्प पर, ओनली विद द हेल्प ऑफ स्टैटिस्टिक्स इन economics also, it will help to find many results. In the same way, this new concept is known as econometrics, okay. इतना याद रखो इसका brief, okay, it's starting you have to first go with the explanation और introductory part के statistics को word कहाँ से derive किया गया है, और उसके रिक्वायरमेंट्स, कौन से रिक्वायरमेंट मीट करना है, स्टेट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन के, कोई भी एक स्टेट का एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन संभालने के लिए स्टैटिस्टिक्स होना ज़रूरी है। जिस तरह आप देखते हैं कि एवरी 10 years वी टेक आउट द सेंसेक्स निकलता है, ठीक है। सेंसेक्स में ये देखते हैं कि भाई हाउ मेनी व्हाट इज द पॉपुलेशन ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर एरिया और स्टेट, हाउ मेनी इन दैट पॉपुलेशन सीनियर सिटीजन्स कितने हैं, बच्चे कितने हैं, ओके, कितने लिटरेट लोग हैं, कितने इलिटरेट है, कितने एम्प्लॉयड है, कितने अनएम्प्लॉयड है, सारा ये जो डेटा कलेक्ट होता है जो न्यूमेरिकल फॉर्म में, क्वांटिटी के फॉर्म में। कभी भी याद रखना कि स्टैटिस्टिक्स में क्वालिटी विल बी नॉट मेजर्ड, ओके। क्वालिटी की बात नहीं होगी कि भाई कोई भी पर्सन कितना ऑनेस्ट है, कितना ओबीडियंट है, कितना पंक्चुअल है, इसके बारे में बात नहीं चलेगी, क्वांटिटी के बारे में बात चलेगी स्टैटिस्टिक्स में, ओके। बस इतना आगे समझ यहां पर, चलिए, okay. Now further what is said, according to Croston and Cowden, these are the economists, they say that statistics may be defined as the collection, presentation, analysis and interpretation of numerical data, okay. CPAI, you can remember in this way, CPAI. C is what you collection, CPAI of numerical data, okay. According to Croston and Cowden, what he says, he is an economist, he says that statistics is the process of collection, okay, presentation and analysis and interpretation of Sara numerical data, okay. So any one definition also you can write, or two definitions if you are well versed with another definition which is given by R.A. Fisher, okay. He says that the science of statistics is essentially a branch of applied mathematics, okay, and may be regarded as mathematics applied to observational data, okay. Any particular observational data उसको find out करने के लिए statistics use किया गया है, और एक वो mathematical representation है, mathematical, because numbers are used in this, okay. That's the reason it is called as, it's a mathematical applied observational data. We observe it, right? How many students are coming in online classes, how many, what is the total strength, how many students are taking part actively, okay, everything is observed, right? So in order to take out this statistics, in order to take out this observation carefully, we collect it, we analyze the data and we interpret it, right? So that in a whole, it's called as statistics, ओके अब इकोनॉमिक्स में किस तरह रिलेट करना है, ओके वी हैव ओल्ड क्लासिकल, वी हैव classical economists and new classical economists we have, okay so in according to Sir William Pitt, okay Sir William Pitt is an economist. In his book he has written, which was written in the 1960, in his book he has written and he has explained the difference between I mean he has shown the relationship between statistics of and economics, okay उनकी किताब का नाम था कि political arithmetic is name of his book, which was written by him in the year 1960, okay फिर उसको सारे लोग, सारे economists, classical economists like Keynes, Ricardo और J.S. Mill, मार्शल, अल्फ्रेड मार्शल, सारे लोग लेटर जो है अर्ली 90s में इसको डेवलप किए हैं, ठीक है उनकी थ्योरी को डेवलप किए। और वो लोग क्या बताए कि भाई इकोनॉमिक की जो प्रॉब्लम है, जैसे कि पॉवर्टी है, माइनिंग की प्रॉब्लम है, एग्रीकल्चर की प्रॉब्लम है, ये सारे प्रॉब्लम्स को पहले अंडरस्टैंड करें, वो अंडरस्टैंड करके लिखे कि भाई कितनी कितनी प्रॉब्लम कौन से एरियाज में आई है और उसको किस तरह उसको डेवलप करेंगे और उसके क्या क्या फैक्टर्स निकालेंगे और क्या क्या सोल्यूशंस निकालेंगे फॉर द डेवलपमेंट इन द इकोनॉमिक, ओके तो सारी थ्योरीज बनाए हैं, सारे थ्योरीज बना के पूरे इकोनॉमिस्ट जो है अपने अपनी थ्योरीज प्रेजेंट किए हैं। काफी हद तक जो है इकोनॉमिस्ट दे वर सक्सेसफुल इन हेल्पिंग आउट और इकोनॉमी की जो है, जैसा 1930s में जितना रिसेशन आया था, द वर्ल्ड रिसेशन हुआ था, वो उसको काफी हद तक जो है जैसा जॉन मेनार्ड कीन्स ने जो हेल्प किया था, he explained his all the theories. So in the same way there were problems, पहले का आपको प्रॉब्लम समझाना है, वो प्रॉब्लम्स को न्यूमेरिकल फॉर्म में फाइंड आउट किए, स्टैटिस्टिक्स की हेल्प से वो प्रॉब्लम्स को सॉल्व करने में काफ़ी हद तक उसमें हेल्प हुई और वो उस वजह से ये नया कॉन्सेप्ट जो निकला है, वो नए कॉन्सेप्ट को हम बोलेंगे इट्स अ न्यू सब्जेक्ट कॉल्ड इकोनॉमेट्रिक्स, ठीक है इतना याद रखो। It will be easy for you to just understand and remember in order to write into, you can jot it down in your answer sheet. You have to first initially explain about from where this word has been derived from. You have to mention about two words. Italian words में उसको बोलते हैं status, Latin word में उसको बोलते हैं status and Italian word में उसको बोलते हैं statista, which means political state. फिर उसमें आपको उसके requirements बताना है, फिर दो definitions देना है कि सर विलियम्स पेटी का क्या डेफिनेशन था और लेटर व्हाट यू कैन से लेटर जो इकोनॉमिस्ट आए जो उसको अर्ली 90s में डेवलप करे और स्टैटिस्टिक्स के जो दो डेफिनेशंस दिए गए हैं, एक है R.A. फिशर से दिया गया है, एक और क्रॉक्सटन एंड कॉर्डन से डेफिनेशन दिया है। तो ये एक्सप्लेन करने के बाद आपको डेफिनेशंस बताना है, फिर आपको रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन इकोनॉमिक्स एंड स्टैटिस्टिक्स बताना है। आई होप आई एम क्लियर विद दिस। एनी डाउट्स इन दिस स्टूडेंट्स? चलिए एक LAQ डिस्कस करते हैं, लॉ ऑफ डिमिनिशिंग मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी। Most important LAQ. Am I audible? आवाज आ रही है आपको? चलिए, अल्फ्रेड मार्शल डेवलप दिस लॉ। ओके, पहले तो क्या था? Who was the first economic? Herman? Sorry. Yes. In the year 1854, Hermann Hendrix Gaussen, in the year 1854, he has introduced this law of diminishing marginal utility. But later, in the year excuse me 1890, अभी 1890 कैसा याद रखना? What is 5 plus 4? Yes, 5 plus 4 is 9. Okay, पहले आपको yes 5 plus 4 is 9. सो 1890 में पहले हर्मन हेनरिच गॉसन ने उसको इंट्रोड्यूस किया था, लॉ ऑफ डिमिनिशिंग मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी को। बाद में 1890 में अल्फ्रेड मार्शल ने उसको डेवलप किया। साइंटिफिकली, ठीक है। सो लॉ ऑफ डिमिनिशिंग मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी वाज फर्स्ट इंट्रोड्यूस्ड बाय हर्मन हेनरिच गॉसन इन द ईयर 1854. लेटर इन द ईयर 1890 अल्फ्रेड मार्शल हैज डेवलप्ड दिस लॉ ऑफ डिमिनिशिंग मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी और उन्होंने उनका डेफिनेशन दिया। व्हाट इज द डेफिनेशन? जो डेफिनेशन आपको इकोनॉमिस्ट या ऑथर्स देते हैं, सेम डेफिनेशन जो आप कोट्स में लिखेंगे, वो सेम डेफिनेशन वर्ड बाय वर्ड, लाइन बाय लाइन लिखना होगा। इतना मैं आपको बताया था ऑलरेडी ऑफलाइन क्लासेस में। ओके, व्हाट इज द डेफिनेशन विच इज गिवन बाय अल्फ्रेड मार्शल स्टूडेंट्स? यस, द एडिशनल बेनिफिट विच ए पर्सन डिराइव फ्रॉम द गिवन इंक्रीज ऑफ हिज स्टॉक diminishes with every increase of his stock that he already has. Right? Yes, मुंह ज़बानी याद रहना definition. The additional benefit which a person derives from the given increase of his stock diminishes with every increase of his stock that he already has. इतना याद रहेगा? Yes. Hermann Heinrich Gaussen developed in the year 1950, introduced this law of diminishing marginal utility in the year 1854. Later in 1890, Alfred Marshall developed this law scientifically. Okay, develop भी किया, analyze किया और उसको scientifically present किया और उन्होंने उनका definition दिया. According to Alfred Marshall, he has given this definition as the additional benefit which a person derives from the given increase of his stock diminishes with every increase of his stock that he already has. क्लियर होगा यहाँ पे? इसमें यही जस्ट समझने की कोशिश करो पहले कि व्हेन यू कंज्यूम ए पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट, वन से फॉर एग्जांपल व्हेन वी आर कंज्यूम ए पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट कॉल्ड एप्पल, ओके, सो immediately when you consume a particular apple, when an individual is consuming that particular commodity or a good, okay, so he is deriving the utility और उससे जो फायदा हासिल होगा या उससे जो पॉइंट्स हासिल होंगे, दैट विल बी मेजर्ड इन टर्म्स ऑफ यूनिट कॉल्ड यूटिल्स. ओके, तो आपको पहला एप्पल जब आप कंज्यूम करें तो एग्जांपल उसकी आपको यूटिलिटी आई है 40. ओके, जब आप, ये तो आपका फर्स्ट एप्पल था, जब आप सेकेंड एप्पल फिर से कंज्यूम करेंगे, ओके, व्हेन यू कंज्यूम द सेकेंड एप्पल, उसकी आपको यूटिलिटी हो जाएगी 30. Okay, it keeps on decreasing. Once you eat a second apple, once you are forced to eat the fourth apple and then fifth apple, automatically the utility, उसकी जो want satisfying power है, आपका पेट भी भरेगा, you are satisfied, your hunger has finished and you are unable to consume it more. So automatically उसकी utility जो है वो decline होते जाएगी. It will fall. Okay, it will keep on falling. इतना आ गया समझने? चलिए, इतना अभी आज की क्लास में इतना समझने की कोशिश करिए कि देयर इज अ पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट वेयर द व्हाट यू कैन से मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी विल ऑटोमेटिकली डिक्लाइन, वेयर एज द टोटल यूटिलिटी विल इंक्रीज एट एन इंक्रीजिंग रेट एंड देन इट फॉल्स. ओके, इतना कॉन्सेप्ट रखिए. वी विल डिस्कस इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास द ग्राफिकल रिप्रेजेंटेशन वी विल डू, वी विल हैव द शेड्यूल. ओके, एंड देन वो शेड्यूल को आपको मैं जैसा समझाया ऑफलाइन क्लासेस में भी, ओके, इट विल बी हेल्पफुल. वो समझ के लिखो कि भाई दिस इज योर एक्स एक्सिस, दिस इज योर वाई एक्सिस. ओके, ऑन योर वाई एक्सिस यू हैव मार्जिनल टोटल कॉस्ट, marginal cost, you have goods X, okay, marginal utility or total utility, you can say this is your total utility, this is your marginal utility. Marginal utilities keep on getting decline until it becomes 0 on the x-axis and till it becomes negative. Okay, total utility increases at an increasing rate, it becomes constant to one particular point and then it falls. Okay, clear? यहाँ तक इतना clear है? आपको इतना दिमाग में रखना है कि भाई वेरी शॉर्ट, यू हैव टू बी परफेक्ट इन वेरी शॉर्ट. SAQs पे भी आपको प्रिपेयर होना है. You have to write total 26 answers in your examination, in your final answers. Okay, 3 LAQs you have to write, 8 SAQs you have to write, and 15 VSAQs you have to write. Okay, prepare in such a way that you are perfect with all these topics. Practice it, right? When you are memorizing it, keep your rough notes, right? Don't cheat yourself. अपने आप को धोखा मत दो. ओके, पूरी दुनिया है धोखा देने के लिए. सो अपने आप में धोखा मत दो. Keep yourself, test yourself. And also one of the most important point where students face always is, you know the answer but the time was not getting permitted. You didn't have the time management. So आपको time management करना important है. ठीक है, टाइम में आपको लिखना, it will come only just by practicing. ठीक हो गया? Next classes we will continue. We will end this class because there is some technical issue. The battery is also getting low. So I hope we will continue the class like this. I appreciate all your efforts. You are actively participating. Okay, your attendance, online attendance, I once again remind you, online classes attendance is very important. So I request all the students, those who are not attending, you should please attend the classes online and participate. Okay, am I clear with this? So next class we will be having a commerce class. We will discuss commerce theory also. Accountancy is also important, and also theory is also important, because both of them carry 50-50 marks each, right? Chaliye. If any doubts are there, you can just make a note of all your doubts and you can text it in the group, and then we will slowly, one by one, we will discuss those doubts and we will clarify all those list of the doubts which you have made. Okay, jot it down in your notes whatever doubts you have, and then we can discuss this in the class. Okay, chaliye, see you in the next class inshallah. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.